Here is a 3-light floor lamp in the polished brass. I picked this up today, and it's actually going to live here in the garage. This has been at the thrift store for quite some time, and I was being very good about it. I says, I like the lamp, it's got a really cool shade, etc., but I wasn't getting it because I really did not have any practical application for it. And the bottom was a little kind of junky, so I was letting it sit there. It sat there for weeks. I cleaned up the garage a lot, and I'm finally making some progress on getting this desk sorted out and everything. And I wanted to get a lamp for this desk, but I wanted something that wasn't like delicate or particularly vintage, because it might get messed up or something here, and if I'm working with tools or something. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of projects here, but I just didn't want to put something really delicate or glass in here, even just because it's by the switches you might hit it. So I was going around and I saw this lamp out on the curb, which looks like it's pretty much brand new. It's got a really cool shade to it. So I grabbed this lamp and I was just perfect. That would be great for the garage, because I want to turn this area, this corner of the garage here where I have the computer, I got the mini fridge, I want this to be more of like a casual hangout area. So I want different lighting, because although this lighting is very good for tasks, it's kind of uncomfortable just for general illumination, especially if you're sitting there working at the computer. So we have this here, and then I can turn this, that's the fan, I can turn this off, and kind of lights up the desk pretty good, but it's nowhere near enough to really light the room up, because, well, partially because it's a large room, and partially because the ceiling is dark in color, so we need a lot more light to really illuminate the room. So I kept thinking about this lamp, and then I says, oh well, maybe I can use it in the garage. So then I went back and I got it, and when I first saw it, it had 3 CFLs in it, and then when I went back today it had only 1 CFL, so I just grabbed some other random CFLs and threw them in there when I bought it, because I like to test different CFLs. So let's see what we got here. I have 3 new ones that I'm going to put in here, but let's take a look at which ones these are. There were some lamps that had incandescent bulbs, but really don't trust the incandescent bulbs there, because who knows if they've been like jostled around or whatever. The CFLs, unless they're really high hours, they're not really going to be, they're not going to suffer from damaged filaments or something like that. They're more durable in that sense. So within the lamp we had, well, this one's high hours. It's all yellowed. The writing is very faded. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to tell what the brand is. It's a TCP, and it looks like the model number. It looks like the model number is the TCP. I can barely even see it in the person. 801014. 2700 Kelvin, 14 watts. So this is a 60 watts equivalent to incandescent CFL. And TCP is a decent brand. This one is a Feet Electric Conserve Energy branded CFL. This is a 23 watts, so it is a 100 watts equivalent CFL. And these are kind of cheap bulbs, but I have some nostalgia to the Conserve Energy brand, because the old location was full of these cheesy Conserve Energy CFLs, which were, we never liked them, at the time, because it had a long warm-up time, and they were kind of a weird yellow color at times, whatever, but now they look like gold compared to all this flickering LED garbage. Oh, this is another Conserve Energy. It's the same thing. You know what? I bet there was originally 3 of these in that lamp, and then for some reason people are moving them around. Well, anyway, so we'll test those in a different video. I've just got 3 new EcoSmart CFLs. These don't even have a brand on them, but I know they're EcoSmart because I bought them at the Home Depot. These are model ESL23T2/4/ESM, 2700 Kelvin, 23 watts, 1600 lumens. So this is a 100 watt equivalent CFL. And these are still under manufacture. You can still get them at the Home Depot. I don't recall what the price was, but they're not particularly cheap. Not that anything is anymore. These I bought a good number of these when I moved in the house. I put them in several lamps that I run all the time when it's in the evening, when it's dark out, and I've never had a single one of these fail. Some of these have really high hours on them, and I think that the quality of light is excellent. It's pretty much incandescent equivalent as far as I'm concerned. They have a slight warm-up time, but it doesn't bother me. So I actually think very highly of these, despite the negative commentary these receive quite often. So let's go ahead and put these into the lamp, and then we'll see what kind of brightness the lamp can produce here in the garage. I wonder if it's a 3-way lamp. The maximum wattage, it says type A. What the heck does it say the wattage is? It says 60 watts. Well, this only consumes 23 watts, so we're well within what it claims. Okay, now we just need to plug it in. Now let's see what, oh, this whole thing is like kind of bent. More breaks. It's a 3-way, so it does 2 bulbs, 1 bulb, which is kind of counterintuitive, and then all the bulbs. And that provides just about the right amount of light. Whoa. What's going on here? We're having a tripod freak show. And it will get a little bit brighter as the bulbs warm up. The shade is still crooked. Well, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And the brightness is nice. Good brightness level. I'm quite happy with that. Eventually, actually not that long from now, all those extension cords will go outside for Christmas time, and I'll push the lamp back to be in line with the refrigerator, and it'll look much more in place. So I have to put an outlet over there too for both the lamp and the fridge, and then probably a fan to go over there. Alright, so that's cool. We got our lamps here in the garage, and this is much more like a cozy lighting than all the metal halide and the fluorescent lighting is.